Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe Panther III.
Hello there, wrestling fans! To another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am Joe Panther III, and we are at July 31st, trade deadline for baseball, and we end West Coast Wrestling Month today. I know, sorry, stop booing, fans. It's okay. We'll be back doing next year. We'll find some new fresh faces and everybody, like we'll have some more people back next year. Year 5 of Dudes at Ringside, we'll have some more fresh faces. But today, I have a young lady that is blazing a trail for herself on the independent. We know English on the independent wrestling scene in Arizona and the West Coast. Crissy, welcome to Dudes at Ringside as a solo act. Finally,
Hello, thank you for having me. I know, finally I get my chance.
I kept looking through these matches and I kept seeing instant message from Christy. What's this picture? Instant message from Christy. Please pick me. Please pick me. And then I was like, oh, she's doing it again. She's trying to get I kept text messaging your buddy. I'm like, what do I do if she sends me pictures like this? She'll be like, she wants you to pick her, dude. My dude. Don't worry, Christy. Your secret's safe with me. I picked you.
Oh my god. There was nothing going on, okay? There was nothing wrong with those pictures.
They were fine.
Just an FYI, everyone. Okay.
Don't worry. I'm a good boy. I won't share them and put them on my
Oh
Jonely
my
fans.
god.
They won't go on my Jonely fans. I'll charge extra, Christy, You hear how I said Jonely fans?
Yeah, I heard that.
I gotta make that t-shirt because I was joking with people and they said, Joe, you can make the t-shirt Shawn Michaels pose and just put the logo over the middle of you.
Oh my god. I was like,
You'd
why
buy
can
it.
I
Wouldn't you
see
buy a
that?
Jonely fans
Like, why
t-shirt?
can I kind of see that though? Why
Like-
can I see that happening?
It's like posing.
No, honestly,
Have
that
my
would be
logo.
like a gag shirt. That would be like a gag. Like everyone would look at it and be like, "Is that Joe? Like, what is he doing?"
It's like posing with my. Would have to have my polo off, my hairy chest just out, like Shawn
Just
Michaels.
showing it all off with your glasses.
Yeah, so I don't have to choose. I have 3 different glasses. I guess I'd go with the big mamas.
The red ones.
These ones, my Elton John ones, or I can go with my
Oh
regular
my
traditional
god.
red. Yeah.
Nice. I'd say the red ones. I'd say the thicker ones.
Yeah. They make me look even smarter.
Quote unquote smarter.
Smarter. That's why I wear them. The girls like big glasses.
It depends on who you ask.
Yeah. I'm the guy that would hold your books and actually buy you a soda, but then I forget that I'll be dropping the changes. I'm trying to put in machines. I'm so nervous.
I was like, but you know what? I'm not hating on the glasses because I wear glasses too. As you can see, I have my glasses on today. So I'm like, I don't hate on anyone's glasses game.
I'm so surprised that your friend has not showed up in the chat going, he's supposed to have me back on the podcast. What happened?
I know, complaining that he's not on here again. Like,
don't worry,
sorry.
he didn't beg me for the link yet. I haven't seen it.
Exactly. He hasn't asked.
He's probably whining.
Nothing.
He's probably watching this.
I know.
Somewhere.
He's texting me right now. He's like, "You're on there by yourself. Where was my invite?" And I'm just like, "You had your chance."
He's gonna yell at me later. You're talking about me too much, Joe.
No, I was like, BGT is definitely a mouth opener. But you know what? Since the last couple of months, me and him have been okay.
You guys are back on friend terms again.
We have our moments, but what are besties without having a couple of arguments?
I know that I work with a girl named Alexis, and a few weeks ago we were besties, and we turned into frenemies. We were like, I said something, and she heard me from across the room, like, "Nah, say where." She was like, "What'd you say?" And I'm like, And I was like, comment there, Ginger. Like, he got mad at me because I said you're really a ginger in denial. So
oh my, no, I tell BTT that he's a white girl in disguise.
He's gonna unzip himself and be like, Joe, I told you all along. Be like,
he has his little cape, and I'm like, yeah, you're definitely a white girl. And deep down in those white Mexican roots, you're a white girl. He's just like, shut up, Chrissy. And I'm like, what? I was like, everyone else can see it. Why shouldn't I just be the one to call it out?
You put those glasses on. It's like that movie with what's his name with Rowdy Piper when he puts the glasses on and he sees the aliens.
Mm-hmm.
It's he put the glass. You should make that TikTok. You're like,
yeah.
And it's just you have to find a really tall white girl with like blondish black, and it's like, I knew it. I knew it all along. And he turns around
the
and goes,
mask. I'm like, BGT, take off the mask if you're watching this. It's like everyone can tell now, okay? It's like no need to hide.
You gotta make that TikTok. You gotta make it. You gotta be like, he goes,
yes. Dude, honestly, BGT has gotten me on my TikTok game, so I will give him that. He's gotten me on my TikTok game.
Okay.
Some of them may be stupid, but
and it's sad because everybody's waiting for a CRISSY promo. We haven't had a CRISSY promo. You never made a promo.
I know. I've just been so busy, just traveling a lot and going everywhere. So I've just been
winning.
Like,
we got to talk about your big win.
Oh yes, of course, yes. You know my big win.
Oh,
look at that! This past weekend. Look at that. I am the new PWA Desert Rose Women's Champion here out in Arizona.
Oof.
I just won this past Saturday against Eliza and Savannah. I mean, they both put on a good match, but only one prevailed, and it was me.
Yeah. That's a nice belt. That's a beautiful
and I had to show him. Like, yeah, I was like, of course. I was like, why was I not going to come on this podcast and show off on that belt?
And you beat a former guest, so of course you get to add that belt to my wall of fame. I've had 2 title belts on this podcast. I think I've told you I had like belts from England, Scotland, Portugal, everywhere.
Yes. I was like, I forgot Eliza was a guest on the show.
I forgot when she came on, but I did record with her, and she was in her tie-dyed room.
Oh my. Yeah, she's too colorful for me.
But it's so hilarious that I asked her, has she ever been to Bethel Woods in New York? And she said she's never been there. I was like, you've never been to the birthplace of hippies, the Woodstock.
I was going to say, I was like, you would think for a hippie that would be her most frequented place.
That's her. She needs to get her energy. She needs to get re-energized. She just lost the belt, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think she needs a lot more than that, but that's just me.
So going into that match, Chrissy, what were you thought? We have English problems today. Woof. Must have been those ribs from
get it together, Joe. Get it together.
What was going through your head? What were you thinking? How were you thinking before you went to the curtain that day?
Well, all day it had been stuck in the back of my mind because last month it was me and Eliza one-on-one for this title. And I had that title in the palm of my hand. I literally had her, but because of my constituents BGT and Rampage, they messed that up for me. So I went into this thinking, I'm going to go back and I'm going to prove why I deserve this title. I was like, and I'm going to do it no matter what I need to do. I was like, and I played my cards right. I let Savannah Stone and Eliza duke it out. I sat myself on the outside with the crowd and I let them do what they need to do and did the little work I needed to and took her pin. I was like, I was thinking smart. Exactly what I did.
Awesome. So during as you said, you let the champion and the other girl go at it. Did you go outside the ring? Did you go outside to get some popcorn? Like, what did you do?
No, it was like I got kicked out of the ring, and I said, you know what? They want to go ahead and get me out of there and do get out themselves, so I'm gonna let them fight it out themselves. I was like, I will go in if I need to, but I was like, but otherwise, I'm gonna sit out here, sit with the fans, watch the show, and my being smart paid off, and now I kicked the shit out of Eliza's face, and now here I am with this title.
Awesome. Are there any other wrestlers any female wrestlers that you want to see come to your promotion? You want to face for the belt?
Not one specifically, but I would say whoever has the courage to come and beat the PWA Desert Road Women's Champion, they can come anytime they want. But just to let them know that I'm not letting go of this baby anytime soon. Because it's mine and it's staying around my waist for as long as I allow it to.
Like it. Love it.
Yes.
Do you think you would you let your promotion let you travel with the belt, especially to like East Coast? Any East Coast promotions with the belt?
I think they probably would. Because why else would they give me this title if not for me to go and take it other places and show it off and show where I'm coming from?
I like that. When you're traveling to the shows, let's see. What's on the playlist? What's playing in the car?
Ooh. And BGT can tell you himself. I was like, and he gets annoyed sometimes when I put this music on because he thinks it's just nothing but screaming. But I like to listen to a lot of metal, believe it or not. It's like a lot of people don't think that I do just because they're like, just the way you look. And I'm just like, the way that I look has nothing to do with the music I listen to. So I would say definitely heavy hitters would definitely be like Slipknot, Lorna Shore, like all of those different bands. Sometimes PGT gets so overwhelmed that he just looks at me and he gives me that side eye, and I'm just like, who's driving, me or you? I was like, whose car? Mine or yours?
He'll be like, it's gonna be mine, don't worry. Like,
yeah, no. But then sometimes I take it easy on him and I let him put on his Katy Perry and all of the other ones, and I was like, it's not my thing. I was like, but I guess I'll let you play it.
Yeah.
That's where most of his TikToks come from, is those songs. I'm like, I have to look at him. I'm just like, yeah, no. It's like, this is not me.
That's not my bag. No.
That's not me.
No. When I guess you guys travel a lot to like shows. So
Yes.
do you have any fun car stories? That won't get him mad at you because he hears you talking about it in public.
I'm like, what would be the least like worst out of the stories that have happened?
Well, we're not censored, as you know. We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, not being censored. Oh, it's not even him, it was me, and he laughed his ass off. So I was driving, and all of a sudden we were talking, he was playing the music, he was doing his TikTok, and all of a sudden, friggin' a bird like flies right in the middle of the window, and I was like, oh shit, fine. I try to like move around it, and I was like, oh no, and then I spilled my water all over my dash, and he just started laughing, and I was like, why are you laughing at me? And he's like, it's just so funny how you try to swerve around that bird. And I was like, no, like, yeah. And it's just like, but there's just so many different funny moments that we've just had. Like, there's so many stories that just sometimes it just can't be like replicated through words. It's more of like you had to have been there to really just like get that energy, and and just feel that, because sometimes BGT will say things and you just kind of, you expect it but you don't expect it. So like it's just one of those things where it's like I could just be there sitting driving, and all of a sudden he'll just say something random, and he'll be like, "I wonder what it'll be like to be a worm," and I'm just like, and I'll look at him, I'm like, "What are you talking about? Where did this come from?" Like we're sitting here in silence, and all of a sudden you're asking what it would be like to be a worm, like.
Oh my god.
And that's just how he is. He just randomly spits, and I'm like, ew. I'm like, stop. It was
You're
just so
making us
random.
you're making us worried.
Yeah, no, sometimes I get worried with him a little bit where I'm just like, are you okay? It's like, how are you doing mentally? Like, that you're coming up with these questions.
That needs to be another TikTok. Be like, we're worried about you, sir. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, what are these TikToks, BGT? Like, what are you doing? I'm like, ew. I was like, and if you look at some of the TikToks, you'll like see me in there. But I don't even know most of the time that he's doing these TikToks. He just does them and then he tags me in them, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm in his TikTok.
dang it, I wasn't wearing my glasses. I was doing the Velma.
But yeah, no, I was like, but I definitely love him. I was like, he's one of my bestest friends. So I was like, we've known each other for a really long time, for almost 2 years now, since we both started. I started a little bit earlier than he did, but since he came in, we've just clicked. Obviously, we've had a falling out a few months ago, but like I said at the beginning, we're getting back to that same relationship that we had at the start. We still argue, we still have our little spouts, but we're still friends. So, and obviously, we're working together. We have our own little group going on. So, with the PWA promotion, we're called the Heat Coalition. So it's me, BGT, and our friend Maverick.
Mm,
So yes, we have our own little group going on.
awesome. You had someone in the chat saying, "Hey, there's Chrissy,"
Oh, oh, I see it. Hello.
and my mom was like, "Ask questions, ask
She
questions,
said ask questions.
ask questions." I always do that. I'm like, I ask, and
Yeah.
I can't be the only one asking questions. I like to look pretty. Well, you got a shiny friend. I have a shiny friend too.
Yes.
Goldie.
Ooh, Goldie.
Did you meet Goldie yet?
I don't think I've met Goldie yet.
Yes, yes, yes. She gets mad at me that I don't introduce her to the
Oh
fans.
no. Well, now they can be friends.
Yes.
My Gold and your Goldie can be friends. Oh
Mine
wow.
speaks all different languages.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yes. Ruda Entertainment.
No, I like
That's who
that.
made
That's
it.
really cool.
Ruda Entertainment made it, and it's on Instagram. You tell your promoter to look up Ruda Entertainment, and
Uh-huh.
they could do original belts. They could do like retro belts.
Mm-hmm.
You give them the logo, give them a design of what you want, and they'll work with you.
They could put my face on it.
Yeah, he said I could put your ugly mug in the middle of the belt, and I'm just like,
Dang, not the ugly mug.
I was like, no, I'm not ugly. Girls like me some,
Oh, he's ooh.
somewhat. Girls like me from
He
far
said
away. like,
from far away. Oh
I'm
my.
like, hi. They're like, hi, Joe. Security, get that fidget away from us.
I was like, I
Either
don't
you're
know about
buying us a
that.
drink, Joe, or are you still here?
Oh, I was like, I mean, most of the girls that I know is like they'd be more than willing to talk to you. I was like, we're all nice down here in Arizona, so we're all
I have
nice
family in
fellas.
Arizona. One day I'll come back. I gotta go. I gotta go out. I gotta go 5 style out west.
Oh yeah, it was like we have plenty of stuff down here. It was like obviously we have like the canyons, we have a lot of things to see in Sedona. A lot of ghost tours. A lot of ghost tours.
I
Oh
love
my.
it.
It's like so much to do down here, and we have great food. A lot of local restaurants. So if you come back down here, it's like let me know,
Yes.
and I was like I can give you some recommendations of where to go.
Of course. I'll be like, I could see the getting out of the airport, and then you holding the sign.
I'm right there. I'm like, Joe
Where is she? I can't
Panther.
see her. She's like, well, you're about to say. He's like, but you guys are perfect for each other, almost the same height. Look at
Oh my
that.
god.
See,
I'm like, I don't know
we're
about that.
we're pockets. I'm 5'1".
I was like, I'm 5 foot, so I'm like, I'm only an inch shorter, just an inch.
I've taken a wrestling bump. You need to give me a slap in the face and like pick my glasses
I was
off.
like, oh no, you don't want me to slap you in the face. Mm-mm. It's like if anyone can tell you, it'd be BGT. It'd be BGT and SOS. They've both taken my slaps. So they
I'll be
both
like, I'm sorry. Like,
no, and they said, and BGT says that it's lethal. So I don't think you want to slap from me, Joe.
no, I'd be sad because you'll feel bad. You'd be like, I didn't mean to hit him that hard.
No, I do. I'm such an empath where I'm just like, oh my gosh, like why did I do that? Like seconds later, I'm just like, holy shit, did I like that shit made sound? And I was like,
Oof.
oh, and I like apologized, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I was like, I did not mean to do that. I was
Is
like,
it is it me, Chrissy, that every girl I've noticed lately has been doing that hip attack, the Rikishi attack.
yeah, I was like, Eliza did a couple of those to me on Saturday.
You're like,
Yeah.
why do I smell patchouli oil?
Uh,
Like,
Yeah, I was like, I definitely think the hip attack is being very popularized right now. I was like, especially because like Nia Jax is coming back and like she's doing all her little things. So I think they're seeing that and it's becoming more of a trend again. Which I'm not mad at. Like I'll take a hip attack any day. Like I don't care. Like
I'll do it. I'll purposely fall in the corner and be like, oh,
yeah, I'll be like, here I
I'll be
am.
like this,
Bah.
and then I can hear your buddy going, Joe, we know what you're doing. Get out of the corner, you creep. Weirdo. I'll be
No,
like,
he will. He has a loud mouth, so he will.
he'd be like, I know what you're doing, Joe. That's weird. Are you gooning? Be like, here, hold my glasses.
Yeah, no, VGT
Yeah,
will
right.
definitely
He'll
call it
move
out
you
like
out
he
of the
sees
way and be
it.
like, my turn. And be like,
No, he
no.
would. No, he would do the fruit salad. That's what he calls it.
Oh, the Bronco bus. That'd be
Yup, the fruit salad. Yup.
he's probably gonna be like, Joe. Like,
He'd
what
do
was
that,
that?
pick you up, kiss you, and throw you out the ring.
Be like,
Yup. You're all flailing all over the place. He did that to
oh,
Angel
oh.
Pureheart on Saturday.
Yeah, yeah. That'll be like the highlight, because my StreamYard makes clips, and that'll be like the whole thing. We'll talk about the
That'd be the
booty thing.
main one. That'd be the main clip is him giving you the fruit salad and kissing you and throwing you out.
I'll be like, oh come on, and you'll be like,
You're like,
sorry.
I can't do it. It's like, sorry, it's not my fault. Like,
I get all ready, like I put chapstick on. I'm just like waiting in the corner, and he just pushes you
yep.
out of
He's
the
like, it's me, not her.
my
No,
turn,
he goes, mirror her, and I'm
and
like,
I'm
oh
just
my
like,
gosh.
her.
No, he definitely would. Like, he would definitely have a great time. Like, he's such a fun laugh and such a fun person to be with in the ring. So I'm like, sometimes like I'll catch myself trying to like not laugh at the things that he does, and I'm like, stop it. I was like, I can't laugh. But he just does his little dance, his little booty shake, and I'm like, stop. Like, and I'll be in the corner, like, I have to look away sometimes. Like, if you really look at some of the pictures, I was like, if you see me in the corner, I'm like looking away, and I'm like, I have to look down and or close my eyes because I'm like, I don't want to see this because I know I'm going to laugh. I was like, he's just hilarious to work with.
Did you ever think you would find a wrestling friend like this, like him?
No, I didn't think coming into wrestling I would. I just thought, okay, I'm going to come into this. I'm going to be alone. I was like, I'm a girl, so the guys aren't gonna really take to me as much because I am a girl, so they're not gonna really like want to be around me. And then he came in, and oddly enough, I'm the one that went up to him.
Wow.
I went up to him first. It was his first day, and I don't know what happened or what possessed me to just go up to him, but I did because I don't normally do that. Everyone else has to come up and introduce themselves to me because I'm just very shy, very like don't like please leave me alone. I because sometimes I just don't know what to say. But I saw him and just immediately something in my brain just switched and I was like, "Oh, hi, my name is Chrissy. What's yours?" And he looked at me. He's like, "Oh, wow." Like, and we just from there we just clicked. From that hello, we just clicked. And so since then we've just been inseparable. We've just had a lot of good laughs, a lot of, just fun adventures, getting to know each other. And obviously there we've only known each other 2 years, but we still, I feel like we're the closest that we've been. So he's a great friend. He's a great friend.
Did you ever do you think you would ever like if you ever found a promotion that had intergender or just had tag titles? Do you think you would ever try to win tag titles with him?
Oh yeah, 100%. I was like, if I was gonna win intergender tag titles with anyone, it would be with him, or just tag titles in general. It would be with him
Yeah.
because we know each other like the back of our hands. It's like so we know how to work around each other, and I think we'd be a great team. So like because we've had tons of matches against each other that we just know each other like that to where if we work together, I think we would be a solid team.
Yep. That's the best part of it. That like you guys are natural best friends. Like most wrestling, it's just made up because it's a storyline. No, you
Yeah.
guys became friends from day one from when he first showed up on the scene.
Hmm.
Like as I said, you must feel really it must feel really good
Oh
to
yeah.
have someone that you could talk to and tell your whole. He'd probably be like, "Don't tell me your whole story, girl." Like,
Oh no, like no, it's honestly it's mostly him that's like he's like, "Oh, I know you probably don't want to hear it." And I'm like, "No, like tell me, like I want to know." I was like, "So we just talk like we would literally sit for like hours. Sometimes we'll like be like, "Okay, we're going to go to a show, go back together." And then we'll just sit in his car or in my car and we'll just be sitting there talking for like another hour, just talking about random things and random things in our life and what we're looking forward to accomplishing in our goals and wrestling. Like that's just we're very just much just like even if it's on the phone and we don't talk, we just sit there in the comfort of each other's silence. That's literally what we do. But me and him are two blabbermouths, so I'm like, there's no shutting us up.
I'm so surprised he's not in the chat. I'm
I
so surprised.
know. I know.
He'll
It's
watch it
hard.
later.
No,
You'll
I
just
know
send
he
him the
does.
link later. It's okay.
I know. I'm gonna be like, why weren't you watching it live?
Like
Like,
I was
where
on
were
TikTok.
you? Where's your
Where was it? I didn't see it on
interjections?
TikTok. Like, you know what's
Right.
funny? I tried to get it to go on TikTok, and it
Uh-huh.
kind of said something about you have to get the link from the page to TikTok or something like that. No, I think I said it wrong. I
Or
guess
you
I have
have
to
to like
learn how to
link
do it
it.
better.
You have to like link your account or something to the TikTok or.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. It was like, I know a while ago I had a problem with doing that too, and I was like, what the heck is going on? Like,
Well, we almost lost TikTok. We all got scared.
I was like, I don't think I really got scared because I was like, I'm not on TikTok all that much. So I'm like, but everyone else, like to my especially to BGT, he's like, it's the end of the world.
Oh my god, all the girls I work with, Chrissy, were like almost in tears. They're like, "TikTok's going away, Joe." I'm like, now you can actually be on your cell phone. Mhm. Almost got
Yeah,
slapped.
I was like, this world is like, but I will say I do like, the internet and the social media just because you can meet like new, interesting, different people. And, like, it's just a way to connect with people. So I definitely understand where other people are coming from with TikTok, just because a lot of the friends that I have too, I've met off of TikTok, I've met off of Instagram. Like, so I understand where that connection comes from. But some of these trends that they do, and I'm just like, what are you doing with your life? Like, why are you dancing? And I don't know. There's just some of these trends where I'm just like, it's kind of stupid. Like, you kind of look, you're making yourself look dumb for views, and I'm like,
There was one I saw recently that was saying they had a trend that the person like in Port Jervis, New York. I saw the car wash.
mhm.
TikTok, do not do the TikTok trend on our property. And I'm like, is there a car wash trend?
There was a car. I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't think I've seen any car wash trends.
I don't know what trend it was, but they were like, I was like,
And this
eating
is not a
soap.
car wash.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Ask your
Yeah, I was like,
buddy.
yeah, some of these trends, I'm just like, sometimes I'll see it, I'll see like the first few seconds, I'm like, you know what, nope, scroll. I'm
Nope.
like, I don't even give it the time of day. I'm just like, if I look at it and I'm like, yeah, this guy, that kind of seems dumb. Bye, scroll. I'm like, I'd rather
Bye.
just not waste my next 10 seconds just watching something and it not be, because I'm very much like an intellectual, and like I like to know information. So I'm like, if it has nothing to do with information about like whatever, like I'd just rather not. I was like,
Yeah,
but there are very rare times where I'll see something and I'll laugh and I'll be like, okay, that was kind of funny. But for the most part, most of these TikToks have just been like the same, and I'm like, come on, guys, have some originality,
yeah.
do something.
It feels like they're not original anymore with their content. It's just like
I very
you guys
much
need to
grew
pick it
up.
up. Like
Yeah, I was
get
like,
a
I
little.
very much grew up in the age of Vines, that app called Vines. I very much grew up in that time.
It's
So I
still
was like,
there, I
I
think,
was
right?
towards the end of that because I'm a little bit younger. So I was like, I grew up towards the end of that, where before it ended. So like, to me, I'm just like, TikTok is literally just the other version of Vines, but Vines was more creative, more like, oh wow, like you would never expect that. Like everyone was doing something different.
I heard there's a company that bought the Vine app and it's used for porn now. Like
What?
that's what I heard. I don't know how true that is. I'm like,
Hmm.
what? Or
That
maybe that was a rumor. I don't know.
that's definitely interesting if it's true.
I
That'd
don't
be
know.
definitely interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. It was like my
Maybe it's
childhood.
true. I don't know.
I was like my childhood turning into a porn site. What the heck?
My old, it's like your old apartment building got changed into a water hole,
Oh, like, or a mall or something. You're like, what the, like, what is this?
a small mall. Oh, jeez.
Hmm. A little strip mall.
That's where my old couch used to be. That's what it,
That's where that. Yeah, you're like, that's where I used to park my car. Yeah, definitely. It's like, yeah, no. But that
crazy.
information's really weird. I'm like, I was like, I can't
It
wrap
is
my brain
true.
around that.
That's weird. I'm gonna have to look that up. But do you where do you see yourself in the wrestling business 5 to 10 years from now?
Ooh. I know everyone's like first thought is always like, oh, make it to WWE and get a, or like AW or any of those big companies and be like, get a title. But I'm very much to where I'm like, I'll do anything. Like, I don't like at this point, I was like, yes, that is a goal, but I'm just like, wherever life takes me with this career, I was like, and wherever they want me to stop and end it, I was like, I will do that. I was like, I'm not necessarily like one to, be like, oh, like I have a 5 to 10 year plan. I'm like, no, I was like, I'm just more go with the flow, more like wherever path leads me to wherever, I was like, then that's the path I go down. So I'm just, I don't see myself really having those kinds of plans. I just see it as if a door opens, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna walk through it and go for however long I need to. And then if another one opens up along the way and it's a better thing, then I will. But 5 to 10 years, I've just still see myself doing this. No matter if am in the big leagues or if I'm still on the indies. As long as I still get to wrestle, that's all that matters, win or lose.
Awesome. Well, CRISSY. Before we go, is there any like restaurants that you want to give a shout out to from your local area in Arizona? That if anybody ever goes to Arizona from the East Coast, that one place they have to go to?
Oof. For me, so they're like they're not a restaurant, but it's a deli, and they're called Romanelli's Italian Deli. So they're up in North Phoenix, and they are really great. The owner and the family, they're all really nice. They're all very just like, hey, like, oh, hi, how are you? Like, and they recognize me all the time because I go there with my siblings every chance we get. Like, every time I'm in town, we try and go. So there, I would definitely say, if you guys want a good, sandwich or pizza or good Italian food, and get yourself some groceries, like, that is your place to be. I would say, if you're gonna try and order something from them, get the Italian Stallion. That's like my favorite from them. And so yeah, it's like definitely one of the best.
Awesome, CRISSY. I want to thank you for coming back on the podcast. Actually, also, if my fans want to pick up anything of yours, any merch, where can they find it?
So right now I am working on a little website, but I am, as of currently, just doing my little table at the shows. So if any of you guys see me at any of the PWA shows and you see my table, come and visit. Come and take a look. I was like, I have plenty of things, happening and going on. I have some new merch coming through in the next month or so. So be a lookout for that. So.
Awesome. And well, when you get your new T-shirts and stuff like that, if you have like a picture that you're gonna post for the fans want to get anything, don't forget the collab and tag Dudes at Ringside.
Oh
I
yeah,
love
I was like, I would I was like, once I get a shirt, I was like, I will definitely send one to you, Joe.
Oh,
I'll
thank you,
definitely send
CRISSY.
one to
That's
you. Of course.
love my wrestling friends. You guys are mean. You guys, I have never met any of you guys, but like I feel that we're friends via the wrestling world. That's all. But like
Yes.
I support you, you support me, and I help promote you because I wear my shirt that Fallon gave me, and people are like, "What band is that?" I'm like, "It's Fallon Gray." Is that a
It's a
band?
wrestler. You're like, it's a wrestler.
No, is this who's this woman in her underwear and in a bra? That's Fallon Gray. That's not a bra. She'll kill you. She'll.
Like, yeah, and I was like, we don't call them bras, okay? I was like, they're
Why is she
not
wearing
called
her
bras.
underwear?
They're called
I,
tops, and they're called bottoms, okay? Normal names, tops and bottoms, okay?
it's not
That's
a
it.
bra. It's not a,
Not a bra and it's not
well,
underwear,
but if they
okay?
saw your outfit, they'll be like, "That's why is she wearing that onesie?" Like,
I know, and I'm just like I'm just like, you know what? I just kind of let them say what they want. I'm like, yeah, definitely, it's a onesie. Yeah, it's like I'll
I've
let
seen
you
it
say.
before. Don't worry. That's the one. That's the picture you sent me a few days ago saying it's still on. I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
You're
yeah,
like, yeah, I guess.
yes. I guess You're like, I guess, and then it says you like what the rip my rip anything like
You're like, hello.
my
I'm like
well
Joe.
these Joe, what are you doing? Well, CRISSY, I want to thank you so much for coming back on the podcast. I am Joe Panther the Third,
And I'm CRISSY Rivas.
and we will catch you in the next one.
Bye.